What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Today, I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Erica.
All right, Erica. Are you familiar with red pill content?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah, I've been doing my research, doing my homework.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Well, right now, I just want to get your perspective on this particular topic that we're going to talk about, which is don't waste your time with women. And before we even jump into the video, make sure y'all get that likes up. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe. And what are your thoughts on just the title by itself before we even get started with the video?
Well, being a lesbian woman who's recently out of a 5-year relationship, I am really feeling it. I'm excited. I'm probably going to be here for it. But my mind might change because I'm assuming it's a man. So, different dynamic. I don't know.
This is about to be a good perspective.
Let's see.
So let's see.
What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that was pretty much, y'all guys know I've made a video in the past where I was talking about you gotta talk to these girls to set the date up on a first phone call, and I basically the basis of that was just it'll cut down on your flaking and stuff like that. And he came back to me and he was like, yeah, man, but these young girls, man, they don't like texting on the phone. I mean, they don't like talking on the phone. They prefer texting and shit like that. So I want you guys to understand.
Okay, before he even goes deeper into his explanation and conversation, what are your thoughts before he even starts that about the flakiness of women these days?
Absolutely, because like on Tinder or any dating websites, you'll just be mindfully swiping, and next day you wake up, you have 50 matches, 50 messages. People ask for your number, you give it out, and so you have to. It's like natural selection. The hottest.
Okay, so you feel like the more options that you have, the more flaky, basically.
Yes.
Okay, got you. What are some things that someone can do to be less flaky?
Only swipe right if you really, really mean it. If you can like visually see yourself with this person in public giggling, like someone you want to pull up for. Not someone that's like, maybe. If you post a selfie, a thirst trap on your stories,
gotcha.
Slide out. It's like, okay, but like,
some
depth.
Okay, I feel that. All right, let's continue.
Understand something about this. Paramount. It ain't all about what women want all the fucking time. It's about you, what you want. See, you want to fuck on the first date and she doesn't, but she don't really give a shit what you like. So you guys get what I'm saying? They can't control the dynamic on every fucking thing, and you guys gotta have some standards too. You can't be so fucking desperate for a date where you just go along with whatever the fuck she want. All right, you set some standards in this shit too. All right, we don't just.
Okay, when you go on dates, what exactly are you looking for? Are you looking for, I guess, a relationship? Or are you looking to just have fun? Are you looking for just, some activities?
Well, me right now, I'm in school full time and I work. So I just want someone that is available for a drink after work like once every 2 weeks. But that you can still like talk to and like have similar interests in the meantime. Because even though I don't physically have time to like be hanging out, post it up, like, it's still nice, to send funny articles or with someone with similar interests.
Okay, so are you personally like going out of your way for dates, or is it just
no?
Okay.
If someone asks me for my number and tells me they like me, I tell them I'm very sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Dang, hold on, wait.
I'm living out my 5-year plan, so like I can't like date anyone for 2 years. Like a year after I'm done.
Hold on. Break this down for me. What is this 5-year plan thing you're talking about?
A lot of people that have a 5-year or 10-year plan.
Okay.
But for me, I'm living out my 5-year plan because I'll be done with school in 1 year.
Okay.
And I'll be done with my apprenticeship and get my licensing in 2 years.
Okay.
And until then, I don't have time to be saying, what's your favorite color? Do you like pictures?
Where do you get this like 5-year plan from? Where does this come from?
Really just from like being a depressed piece of shit for so long. I'm like, okay, you need to like set some goals. You need to put a timeline. You need to like, time is moving on, baby. You need to get some stuff done.
Okay, so Okay, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this 5-year plan thing.
And also, like, I just got out of a toxic 5-year relationship. And now, like, reflecting back, I'm like, that was 5 years of what? Bullshit. Like,
got you. Okay.
I realized how much I could have done in 5 years. So I'm like, the next 5 years is going to be
better than the last 5 years. Okay, so to let me get a clarity on this 5-year thing. So is this just I'm not dating someone for, you said a year, or you said 2 years, or what?
2 years.
2 years, and that's like set in stone, or you just happens to...
I just don't want to lose my focus. I have so much momentum built up, and I've come so far. Like, I don't want to lose focus, because, you know, especially like with lesbians, you fall in love on the first date. Like, let's be real. Like, and I just don't want to get wrapped up and like start slacking on school because I want to cuddle with you and watch Netflix. Or, you know?
Got you. So for you, it's just a barrier too, so you don't get wrapped up in someone and then fall behind on work and et cetera, et cetera.
And also, like, in my relationship, like, I really neglected all of my good friendships that I valued. That I've been friends with people since like 2nd grade, so I've been trying to invest like free time where it's due.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool.
Go, you know, but she don't like the text. And we're like, who gives a fuck what she wants? Okay? You guys say, well, you know what? If she don't want to talk on the phone, we ain't going on a fucking date. But you know you're so desperate for a fucking date that you just go on it anyway because you just happy to go on a fucking date. Well, let me explain something to you guys why you can't do this. Basically, essentially what you're saying is when a woman won't talk to you on the phone before going on a fucking date, what she's essentially saying is, I don't want to give you none of my time unless you spending some cash. That's what she's saying. You want to go out with somebody like that? Now, I tell you guys all the time, use women hypergamy nature against them, whatever, okay, fine.
Do you know what hypergamy means?
No.
Okay, so hypergamy just means that women have a nature or tendency to date up. Yeah. Meaning like date up in more a guy that has more money than them or class than them or whatever.
Me and my friends, we call it the levels. Like whenever
the levels,
there's levels. Like, bitch, you are like 7 levels down. I'm like, oh, he's only 2 levels up. Do you think he'll like me back? I think I can persuade him. He's only 2 levels up. And like someone that's like literally ridiculous, literally tries to go out with you, and you're like, if someone that looks like that and acts like that thinks that they can really go out with me, does that bring my level down?
Are you asking for yourself or asking for a friend?
Just all of us, yeah. I think it happens to a lot of us. You know, the ones that say, hey, what are you doing? Hey, Erica. And you're like, what do you need, honey? Is there a question?
Okay, hold on. So, hold on. There's two conversations I want to get into. Okay, the first one, let's go back to this leveling thing. What consists of a higher level to you? Is it attractiveness? Is it class? Is it money? What is a higher level for you personally?
Definitely looks.
Okay.
Standard of like how you carry yourself, even if you're ugly or like whatever, you can still be cute and like.
Wait, hold on. Even if you're ugly, you can still be cute. What?
Yeah, you can still like get your eyebrows done and be well kempt. Like you can do something about it. But there's the ones that are like ridiculously ugly and they don't even try. They just put their hair up in a bun and don't put on an eyebrow. Don't wash your face. Just wake up.
Got you.
So I don't feel sorry for people like that. I'm like, you didn't even try. Like,
okay, so for you, you said attraction. Is that the main reason for the leveling of someone?
Well, no. Also, like, you have to understand, like, the town, my hometown I'm from is like poor, redneck, disgusting.
Okay.
So I also like just think that people, I don't know, from my hometown and that stay in the hometown already have like. That drops your levels significantly.
Got you. No, that makes sense.
Saying, hey, over a 3-month span, and then you finally check the message request, and you're like, oh my God, is there an emergency? You've been trying to talk to me for 3 months. I'm so sorry. What do you need?
Okay. Now that's the other conversation I wanted to have about this, the clinginess. Then we can get back to the video. You don't block people like that. You don't just get rid of them, or.
I feel so bad because like then people like with. I had an incident with like someone that got suicidal, and it was someone I never replied to, and like ditched, and I actually had them blocked at the time I found out about the death, and
I would say that's not your fault, but also I would say I'm following up with another question. do you tend to get people that chase after you and get you, or you chased after them and you got them?
I don't know. I ain't been got in a long time.
Okay, got you.
But I always feel like everyone who likes me, I don't like them back. They're like ridiculous. And everyone that I like is too above my level, and I refuse to raise or lower my standards. So
that's a common theme on this channel. We'll probably talk about that a little later. Let's get back to the video.
I do not want to go out with this type of woman specifically for one reason and one reason only. She don't even care about the date. She's just doing something. And this is the woman that if she finds something else better to do, she's gonna flake on you. So just understand this. If a woman won't take 10 minutes out of her day for this first initial conversation, y'all know y'all self, women love to blab they fucking mouth. But guess who they don't like to blab they fucking mouth to? Guys that they have really no interest in. All she want to do is get out the house and go do something if nothing else better comes up. And even if you only spending $20, you just got her out the house, entertain. Y'all guys got to understand, even when y'all keep these dates to $15, understand that still the woman look at you as a fucking entertainer. I'm bored, so take me out to the fucking bar. I can listen to some music, or we can go to the park. I'm out the fucking house getting some fresh fucking air, and you can entertain me and tell me how pretty I am and make me feel special. So you guys got to understand that a date ain't just about how much money you spend, that it's also about the free entertainment.
What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely.
Wow.
People just going through the motions, like just a shell of a person. Get an appetizer, get a hamburger. This was great, goodbye. Takes you 2 hours later.
Okay. So for you said 2 hours later?
Yeah.
So for you, have you ever been on a date with someone that you are not attracted to? Or not really interested? You was just like, I'm just see how this goes.
Not for free.
Okay. What
And
do you mean
not
not
without,
for free?
you know, like with people that pay you to go on a date for a reason.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. But just because I'm not physically attracted, like all the men who I've not been attracted to and like paid to go on dates with, they still like are well-educated men. Like they know they have something to offer. I'm not just like.
The face.
You at least like have some. You can take something away from it. And you can also take the $100 bills away, but like internally without the tangible stuff.
Okay, hold on. You said something so crazy. So you've been on dates with guys that paid you, but you're not attracted to them.
Correct. Physically attracted.
Gotcha. Okay.
But there was something that made me, you know, like want to, like he was saying, like give my time besides just the money. Like anyone will pay you to go on a date. There's several thousand men, but the ones that
Steves, we call them Simps and Steves over here, but go ahead.
So, you know, like you would choose like someone like a surgeon because of the field of work that I'm in. Like I deal with dead bodies, so like someone that can talk about like a femoral artery rupture while eating hamburgers is like great. Like why wouldn't I? Is
that a sexy skill that someone have? You like that's that like one of your kinks? You like oh yes.
You've been inside of
that's the person for me. Okay, that's a little weird.
Yes, but
no, I get it because you're probably in that field, so that probably makes sense to you.
And then there's rich men in that field so we just.
All right. Say less.
Right, all the free validation and attention you gonna give me. It ain't just about, you bought me a T-bone. Even if you keeping the date free. Okay? So if she's not willing to do something that's not gonna give her that, which is talking on the phone, what does that tell you? That tells you that she's not willing to invest in you. She's not willing to invest 10 minutes of her time to get to know you. Okay, guys? So when you talk on that phone, you can hear the interest level. Whether you want to go on a date or not. If she's not asking you no questions back, go back and look at my phone call vlogs and the women that's talking. And if the women was not talking to me or they sound like they was bored, I ain't finna fucking try to set no date up to go see your ass. And you sound like you bored, like you about to fall to fucking sleep. This is the shit that I want to find out on a fucking phone call. but you so desperate for a date and you don't value your fucking time, right? You don't value your time because you just want to go out with a woman and spend an hour with a girl who's not interested when you could have spent that hour working on your purpose or spent that hour out meeting women who are genuinely interested. You just so happy for a date that you'll go out with a woman who just doing something. She's bored. So I just go out with Tyrone. I'll go out with Greg. I ain't got nothing else better to do. And then you wonder why these women flake on you. She ain't have no interest to begin with.
He said something earlier that caught my attention that made me think of a question for you. Do you have male friends?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about it. Are they really your friends, or are they just people that just, I guess, listen to your problems, or?
No, they're my real friends. Like, we talk about, well, it's usually like coworkers. So
okay.
we're always like together anyways. We talk about their wives. We talk about these and that.
Okay.
But and also like gay guy friends, of course.
Okay. Now, with the guys, excluding the gay guy friends, are you hanging out with those friends?
Not in my spare time. Well, sometimes like after work as a group, but not one-on-one.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to get a picture because a lot of girls that come here, they say they have male friends. Again, excluding the gay guys, but they really not your friends. They are people that just like hide in the cut,
waiting for an opportunity.
Exactly.
Well, that's my lesbian friends.
Oh, so
my girlfriends.
Hold on.
Once they have too many cocktails, all of a sudden it's like, I have always wanted to tell you this.
And you like,
okay, here we go. It's not my first rodeo. I've been doing this since 8th grade. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so two questions, then we get back to the video. These are off-topic questions, but these are interesting questions to ask. Do you have a what do you call it? A gaydar for women?
Usually, yes.
Okay, so you can kind of tell when a woman is like.
Well, only specifically towards me. If someone's attracted to me.
Gotcha. Okay.
I guess.
Okay. And second question, follow-up question. Have you ever turned a, I guess, straight woman or someone that hasn't crossed that line yet over to, your side?
I don't know if I turned them. I haven't done any follow-up, but I've definitely been a first woman to have sex with someone before.
Okay. Got you. Let's move it on.
Yes.
Any of you guys call these women to set up a first fucking date and they never call you back?
Oh, I just thought of a question. Gotta ask. Have you ever been with a guy?
Yes, I have a son.
Okay.
In high school.
Got you. So, was it like you was straight and then you turned gay, or is it just like you just didn't know? How was that transition? And even till now, is it to the point where you like 50-50, or you like 70-30, or you 100%?
A lot of it, you remember I mentioned earlier the town I was from.
Yes.
Was pure redneck, and so you had to hide it. You couldn't even date interracially. Like you couldn't put it on MySpace or anything. Like you couldn't hold hands.
MySpace, you brought us back.
I said I dated my age, but so yeah, that was half of it. And like the whole time, if my son's dad sees this, I love you so much, don't kill me. The whole time I was with him, I was like having entanglements with girls as well.
Okay.
But it was just, you had to keep it secret. Like I knew I had to keep it secret. I figured this is how gay people work. You just get a husband and you just keep it secret.
Okay.
But then I don't know, as I got older, after I graduated high school and moved out of that fucking town. Oh wait, can I cuss?
No, you can cuss. Yeah.
Okay. Out of that godforsaken town. And like started going to the pride festivals, and then I realized, oh my God,
you don't have to hide.
And I went to like several conversion camps.
Okay.
And like they always told me it was like being a drug addict, and like you can have the impulses, but you don't have to act on them. And then
that's true actually.
But then I was
that statement is true.
But why? I'm not hurting anyone like a drug addict does. Like my health is fine. This is fine. So once I stopped being scared of what would happen.
What would happen, how your family would think, and blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Okay, so, again, where you at now in your headspace? Or do you even know where you at now? Is it like 100%? Or do some guys have a chance? Or is it what?
Not, like, whenever I'm attracted, like, I do recognize attractive men. Like, I mean, even straight men. You know when a guy looks hot. Like, or that someone will think he's hot.
Okay.
Like, I just want to like hug him and giggle with him. I do not want
an
aroused.
What?
Yeah, that's all I would want to do. I don't want a horny man in my presence at any time.
Okay.
Is that a good way
Well,
to
we'll
put
talk
it?
about it later because I don't even know what the hell.
I do not want a hard penis around this person at any time.
Okay.
Well, unless it's secret. No, you shouldn't.
Wait, hold on.
Let me check.
We're going so many directions. You said, wait, unless it's secret.
Yeah, I've had some people like tell me like even when they're talking to me, their dick just stays hard. But I didn't even realize. I'm like, what you talking about? We was talking about eating. Like what?
All right, this conversation going on a whole nother level. All right, let's continue back on the topic
Back to
at hand.
the women.
Fine. Don't try to set up no phone date through no text then. She ain't interested. Do y'all guys get that? Listen, I don't care how old of a fogey I am and you think I'm lost touch. One thing I ain't lost touch with is my time and my money. I value them.
Retweet.
And if a woman is not willing to make one fucking phone conversation to talk and get to know you, what?
I forgot. This just reminded me.
What?
Okay. If my friend says this, I love you, and I'll never tell anyone it was you. But
What?
she had, whenever she was single, this is a friend of mine's story.
Okay.
Whenever she was single, and she was going through all the dating apps and like going on dates, like, you know, in East Atlanta, like shady little dive bars, whatever. Me and one of my gay friends, we would follow her secretly in a separate car and sit at a table to keep an eye out.
Okay.
And she
Sounds
ran
like the start of
into-
a movie, but go ahead.
Well, we would like just do it to be funny, not really for protection, and like taking pictures, like zooming in of it, like, so amazing, but kind of for protection. Anyways, she ran into a problem with this man who would not FaceTime. She always wanted like FaceTime to make sure that like
Catfish coming up.
not quite. That's
Okay.
what we thought. But he was like sending her money, like begging her to go on dates, and she was like, "Then why would you FaceTime me?" And she was like, "Maybe he's just like a rich old man." And we're like, "Probably
Yeah.
so. I bet." Well, we got there. He was completely fine, and he was not a catfish. He just had a really bad stutter. And he didn't want her to not go on a date because of his stutter. And we all felt like a piece of shit. We felt so bad. We were like, "You gotta have sex with this man now."
You gotta have sex with this man right now.
She did, yeah, she didn't. But she sat through the date, and we are
Was
going to
cordial?
hell, probably. So.
Got you.
Bless
Okay,
you.
so hold on. I
hope
gotta
he's doing
ask.
okay.
You were her friend, right?
Yes.
Like close friend. Did you talk about this afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the reason she wouldn't have sex with him?
We had just made such a big deal about it, and he had already
Got
like,
you.
sent money, and we.
Oh, so see, that's why you don't send money, simps.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it was just too much. But also, I feel like on his end, maybe he should think differently too.
Yes, I would agree. Stop being a Steve. Stop simping.
But that's what reminded me how he keeps talking about the phone call. I was thinking about the stutter boy.
the stutter boy.
I hope he's doing well, and I hope he found a wife.
I hope so too, bro. I hope you stop simping. But let's get back to this
Okay, yeah,
perspective.
I just had you. I was like, oh my god.
No, I got you.
What the hell I want to go on a date with her for? What the hell I want to spend my money? Then you wonder why you're getting flaked on. But anyway, guys, there's a couple of other things on there why you should want to talk on the phone besides making sure that the woman is really genuinely interested in getting to know you. For one, guys, the feminine energy. Now, I told you guys, feminine energy is based off a lot of, you know, attraction level and your masculine energy and all this, that, and other. But let's just be real. Outside of that, some women, well, this would actually go to interest level. When you talk to these women on the phone, what I'm listening for is I want to hear if this woman genuinely interested or is it just bullshit. And what I mean by bullshit is, y'all guys ever had these phone conversations or you went on these dates with the date felt more like an interrogation than a date? Because the woman has so much fucking masculine energy that she turned the shit into an interrogation. Where everything you say, she just poking at it. I don't have time for bullshit like that. I want to be out with women
love
who
how
are
he says
genuinely
bullshit.
interested.
Bullshit.
That bullshit.
This brought up
Jesus.
two questions. The number one question, which I forgot, so I'm gonna move on to the second question. How would you say you're feminine? Would you say you're masculine? How would you say you are when you are dating?
Well, I'm super duper sensitive.
Okay.
And I'm obsessed with makeup and like fucking bleaching the hair. So feminine in that part. But also like I have so much life experience and trauma. Like I can't have a weak ass bitch. Like
got you.
You have to have some life experience. You have to have gone through some shit. Like have some business about yourself.
Okay.
You know.
Got you.
I cry a lot, but whenever it's time to like shut the fuck up and pull your pants up, and I don't know.
Okay. So you would say you a tough person. Okay. When you are in a relationship, do you tend to be the dominant person, or you tend to be like the submissive person?
Dominant and personality wise, but like I don't be at the grocery store. I only cook breakfast food.
Wait, what?
I clean a lot. I like, cause like I lived in a bunch of like shitty ass nasty trailers my whole life, so I clean a lot. But no cooking.
Got you.
No grocery store.
Okay.
I'll just buy like some edamame and macaroni.
Okay, so you don't cook. God,
I don't cook,
except for breakfast.
And I still don't got a ring.
Woo! All right.
But I do cook the best breakfast. Like my breakfast, I have it perfected. I should actually try to cook something else since my breakfast is so good.
Or just eat breakfast all day.
I do. Yeah. 2 o'clock.
Got you. All right, let's continue.
In me. This is something that you can find out over the phone. I don't have to get dressed up and go. See, see, when guys not on their purpose, they don't value their time. Do y'all guys know what I think of every time I waste time out the day? If I waste any time out the day, I immediately say, that could have been another chapter in my book. That could have been another chapter in my book. Anytime I waste 30 minutes or an hour doing some bullshit or whatever, we all do it. I always think to myself, man, you know, I could have wrote another chapter for my book. I could have made another video for my vlogs, but I wasted it on some bullshit. That's what immediately, so.
See, that's why I was telling you why I don't want to go on no fucking dates or try to date anybody, because I wasted an hour. I could have been writing my paper that was due at midnight last night. Okay. And here I am trying to get a text back from a bitch who ain't worried about me.
Got you.
He's onto something.
So, in your life, you would say that your career, your path in life is more important than dating right now?
Yes, now finally that I have a clear head and I see what matters in life.
Okay.
And especially like a lot is like where we work at, it's a lot of older clientele, like over 50, I would say, over 60. Okay. And I tell them my problems and they laugh at me and they're like, bitch, if I would have married who I was dating when I was 25, I would be Costa Rica on a raft. And I'm like, oh, okay. Or there's like people that are old, like 60 years old, celebrating a 3-year anniversary, and they're so in love and giggling and telling jokes. And I'm like, you can be in love at any time. I don't need to be
tied down right now.
But also I think it goes back to the hometown and thinking how you should be married for 20, 25
Got
years.
you, and be the traditional.
Yeah, it's so ingrained in me.
Got you. Yeah, because that's just how you brought up, so just can't get out of it until you get out of it. For you personally, what are some things from your perspective, because you have a unique perspective of actually getting women, what are some ways guys can avoid wasting time with women?
Like I said, like how quickly she responds. If she takes a long time to respond, she'll be like, oh, sorry, I was dealing with so-and-so, so-and-so. Like he's saying, value your time. Like that's what I've learned, like with having no free time this semester, 7 classes. I'm like, each 5 minutes, like I'm busy. Come on. Like, say it, ask the question. So you can just tell from the engagement level. Okay. So basically just read a woman engagement to you, and like if she's opening, like if she tells you like her schedule, like if you know she replies back every day at 8:30 a.m. Okay. You know, I don't know. I feel like you should at least tell people like when to expect no reply. Like when I get to work, I'm like, okay, I'm at work now. Wish me luck. Huh?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, fellas. But all right. And let's watch a little bit more, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Whenever you waste your time, you need to have some purpose in life to where whenever you waste that time, you immediately go to say, I could have been doing this, I could have been doing that. But you're not doing that, you bullshitting, and that's why you have no value for your time. And this is why you show up and you date low interest women who really don't really want to date you, who probably would flake if they found something else better to do. But since you have no value for your time, even if even if you guys want to go that route, just understand that when you spending your time dating these women, and this is not the women who sees you as a 7. I'm talking about these are women who see you as a 4, who really don't really even already got in their head that they would never fuck you, right? But they feel like, hey, hanging out with you on a Thursday night is better than doing nothing, right? When you don't have no value for your time, you take that. Once you guys, the shit that I'm saying won't really hit home to you guys until you really own your purpose in life, until you really grinding. And then this shit I'm saying about wasting your time, you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm.
I told you. I knew he was onto something.
You excited with AMS?
Oh
okay.
my God.
Yeah, life lessons over here.
Yes,
Red pill.
yes.
This is what we do over here.
1,000,000,000%.
Okay, let's wrap up this video. What are your overall thoughts on this video and overall thoughts about wasting time with women or men, whatever?
I will just say, let me speak to the women that are causing all this time.
Well, hold on.
wasting.
You're speaking to like 3 people, but go ahead. It's like 95% men is watching.
Well, the women, they should not swipe right unless you really mean it. Like I was saying, if you really will pull up. But for the men, like I said, like he's saying, you need to see if they're going to answer a FaceTime. And also, it can... I've had some situations with women that were married and like still living in that home with the fucking family, and I didn't know. So that can help. That can save you a few steps too. When you FaceTime them and they're like hidden in the closet and whispering, you're like, "Is everything okay?"
You got some stories to tell. I can tell. But
so,
ultimately, what I'm getting.
FaceTime.
So ultimately, what I'm getting from you is just watch the engagement that the woman is giving you.
Yes.
Got you. And adjust accordingly. If they're giving you back a lot of engagement.
Think about like when someone really hot's texting you, you're like checking your phone waiting for them to reply.
Yeah.
And some bus is texting you, you just see that they replied and you get back on
You
Instagram.
really don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, we all do it. So you know when someone is excited to talk to you.
True. That's facts. Where can they find you?
On Instagram, it's Erica Franco, ERICA FRANC 0. The O is a 0.
All right, I'm gonna put that in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to finish the rest of this video, the link will be in the description below as well. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out. Peace.